Hello, how are you? I am back again, and today I want to do a quick video about my 5 favourite pieces of Vivienne Westwood jewellery. Now, I did a video the other day which featured quite a large collection of my Vivienne Westwood, and yeah, I got asked if I could do some more videos. So I'm doing them. I'm here, I'm ready, and I want to tell you about 5 of my favourites. It was hard picking them out. I definitely have some more pieces that I would love to talk about. Yeah, these are just some pieces which feel really special to me, and even though I bought them like 8 to 10 years ago, they still feel really relevant, and they still feel really great quality, and they look really good. They're really like non-tarnished, and I really love them. And these are just 5 pieces that I go back to time and time again, and I wanted to share with you today. So the first thing I want to tell you about is my bone ring. I don't know if you can see properly. I will do some cutaways obviously, but it's basically, oh, it's quite tight. I think I had slimmer fingers back when I bought this, but it still fits. It's made up of 4 bones which are kind of like joined together in a square. It says Vivienne Westwood on the inside, and it is also marked to the size small, which is unusual for me. I usually go for their rings in a medium, but yeah, I guess because it's a square, maybe I just had a bit more wiggle room. But yeah, it's 4 bones. They are all covered in crystals. I have lost one of the crystals over time, but I have worn it a huge amount of times, and I must have bought this around like literally 10 years ago. I've had it for a really long time. It's sterling silver. It's great quality. Yeah, I just normally wear the one with the missing ring at the back, so you can't see at the front. It's nice and heavy. It's nice and good quality. It's chunky to wear. It's the one that I probably get the most compliments on. It's not a ring that is easy to get hold of now. You can get it with crystals. You can get it without the crystals. I obviously have it with the crystals, but I have seen it without, and it's really cool. I think I paid around £210 for it, which was at the upper end of the collection at the time, but I'm so pleased I have it. I just really love it. It's one of my favorites to wear. It's quite a cool one for stacking up, and yeah, I don't know, it's unusual because I didn't think a square ring would be comfortable, but actually it really is. Yeah, it feels really special, and it feels like something that I would really struggle to replace if I lost it. So that's my first thing. Next, I want to show you my safety pin heart orb brooch. Now, I bought this a while ago. I always wanted one of the safety pin orbs, but it's not a piece that they had done very often. And when this collection came out, I was so happy because I was like, oh my god, finally I can get one of the safety pin orbs. I would have preferred to have had a safety pin orb with the classic circle, but they didn't have them. They only had the heart, but I really love this one. I don't normally go for purple jewellery, and this does have quite a lot of purple in, but I love it. I just think it's really cool and really special. I actually bought the brooch and the necklace, and I didn't love the necklace. I found the necklace flipped around. I don't know if it's because I have a wider neck than others. I guess maybe if you're thinner and it sits lower on you, maybe it flips less, but on me it sat quite high, and I just found it kept flipping. It was a little bit annoying, a little bit uncomfortable, and I didn't love the necklace. So I ended up selling the necklace. I kept the brooch because the brooch had always been my favorite of the 2 pieces, and I really love this item. I have dropped it quite a few times because I'm clumsy, not because it's got a bad fastening or anything. The fastening is perfect, but I have dropped it just because I'm clumsy, and I've not dropped any pearls off. It's not dented it or anything. It just looks really good. Also, considering I've had this for probably like maybe 6 to 8 years, it's been a really long time. It's probably more like 8 years. It still looks really good. The silver still looks really shiny and lustrous, and it doesn't have that weird metal smell. It's just a really nice quality. On the back, we've got the Vivienne Westwood stamp in the middle, and yeah, it just looks really cute on a coat or on a t-shirt, and I really love it. It's a really special piece to me, and I just never tire of wearing it, and it's another piece that I get a lot of compliments on. And I don't know, I think because I waited so long to get something which had the safety pin and the orb as a design on a brooch together, I think that kind of made me love it even more. So that's something that's really special to me and I love wearing it. I think it cost around £80, which are fairly standard, I think, and it's a nice big size. The necklace was marginally more, but again, like I said, I sold that because it just didn't work on me. I'm sure it worked really well on other people, but for me it never worked. It never sat right. I didn't really wear it very often, and when I had the brooch from the same collection, it just felt like a duplication that I didn't need. But I love the brooch. The brooch makes me really happy. Okay, the next thing I want to show you is something else that feels really special. I tried to pick out things that also feel really hard to replace, and this is definitely one of those items. I only wear this in the winter months, but it is so beautiful and it's so cool. It's like an oak leaf with the orb kind of embossed on it, quite large, and then it has a dangling acorn at the bottom. The acorn is made of wood, which is a really nice detail, and around the edge of the acorn on the little outer bit, it says touch wood, which is a little bit cheeky, but you know, that is Vivienne Westwood. But yeah, I only really wear this in the colder months. I wear it more in autumn. It just slips over my head and it sits, I don't know if you can see, but it sits kind of like between my boobs, maybe just below. It's really cute with like a vintage dress and a chunky cardigan, and I really love it. It's a really big, beautiful statement necklace, which just feels really special. I think it, oh, I've got lipstick on it. I think it cost around, I want to say around £90. Feels like it cost around £90. And yeah, I really love it. It's really special. It's something that I would really struggle to part with, because even though I only wear it in the winter, when I do wear it, it feels really special. I love the kind of the matte gold. It just feels really special and lustrous, and yeah, I just really love it. It's so cute for winter, and I love the big chunky size, and I feel like it'd be really hard to replace, and I've not seen anything that they've done that's similar. So yeah, that's a really special one to me. Also, I think it does have a clasp, which I literally have never ever used. I always just slip it on over my head. But yeah, it's really special to me, this one, and I think it's around the £90 mark, which feels good. That feels like a good price. This, however, this one was a lot more expensive. This was around, I want to say this was around £230. This was actually quite a lot. I did look at this for quite a while before I splashed out, and then when I did splash out on it, it was probably my most worn piece of jewellery for, God, years. And yeah, I only really recently rediscovered it, and I have been really loving it, and it's so beautiful, and it's really special. Again, I put it on over my head, and it sits at a similar length, kind of like just below my boobs. Yeah, it's really good. I really love it. It's really cute, again, with a vintage dress and a casual, cozy cardigan. On one side, it's just a little kind of like heart orb with kind of like sunbeam kind of designs hanging from it. It's got kind of like a bowie feature at the top. And then in the middle, on one side, it's a little working watch, which does actually work. It has run out of battery, so I will need to get it opened and the battery changed, but that's no problem. And I just think it's really special. I love the watch element of it. I love the dangling heart. It's just really pretty, really wearable, and I just really love it. It feels really special. It was, like I say, a little bit more expensive, but definitely a piece that I'm really happy I invested in. And yeah, like I say, I've not really seen anything like it ever again. In terms of damage, I don't think I've lost any crystals. There is a tiny amount of tarnishing. I might be able to polish that off. I don't think it's made of silver. I think it's kind of like a rhodium plate. It does have a clasp at the top, which I never use. And it's got a good weight. Like, it feels nice weight. It feels nice quality. And it's a really fun piece to wear. Like, it's really tactile, and it feels quite like a treasure. And I really love this piece, and I'm so glad that I did splash out on it, because I remember it being quite expensive. I remember not being able to really afford it, And then, I don't know, it's been a piece that I've really treasured since I got it. So good for me. And then the final piece I have is probably one of my favorite ever pieces. And I'm actually trying to track down another piece from the same collection, which is proving harder than I thought. This is a tiny little apple brooch. They did, if I remember rightly, they did an apple, they did a banana, and they did, I want to say, a strawberry. And they were all kind of crystal covered. The banana was so cute. And I really regret not buying the banana. That's what I'm trying to get hold of. It's got a tiny little Vivienne Westwood orb in the corner, kind of where the shine would be. It's got different shades of green crystals on. It's just a really fun little playful brooch. Really cute for summer. You can, again, just put it on a little top and it feels really special. You might not necessarily notice for a while that it is Vivienne Westwood because the orb is quite subtle, but I just think it's so cute and so special. And I love the different colors, green in the colors, and I just think it's really special. I do really regret not buying the banana though, so I will hopefully one day track that down, but I don't think a huge amount of them were made, so it might be a hard one to find. But yeah, I love this one. It feels really good to me. It feels really special and I really love it. It wasn't even very expensive. I want to say it was around like 55-60 pounds. It wasn't a huge amount, but I really love it. I don't really wear it in the winter. It feels very much of a summer brooch, but I just think it's so cute. I think it's so adorable. I really wish I bought the banana, but yeah, I'm so happy I got the apple and I think it's adorable. And I think they are my 5 favourite pieces of Vivienne Westwood jewellery. I obviously love the pearls. The pearls are really beautiful, but they are something that they do every season, so I feel like I can always rebuy them if I ever lost them, whereas these feel a little bit more unique. They feel a little bit more like treasures, and they feel like the things that I've got the most personal, emotional connection to. So that is my video. They are 5 of my favourite things from Vivienne Westwood. Like I said, they're all around 8 to 10 years old, which is crazy. They all look really good. They've all worn really well. I think we've had one missing crystal in everything, and considering it's all so old and so well worn, I think it's incredible. And if you are thinking about buying some Vivienne Westwood jewellery and you're worried about the quality, you're worried if it's going to tarnish, I think I am a good testament to the fact that it's really great quality. Also, when I have moved house and I haven't worn anything in a while, I do have a tendency to kind of put things away properly. So I'll make sure everything is clean and dry, and I will put things in a little baggie like this, seal it up just so that they're airtight and, you know, the chain won't scratch against things. It's just a good way of storing your jewellery if you won't be wearing it for a while, especially the more expensive jewellery. So I have stored it very well. I would never wear it in the shower. I would try not to wear it in the rain. I would not wear it on the beach. If I was going on a tropical holiday, I wouldn't wear any of these pieces, I don't know, by the seaside? I don't really know. But I do try to look after my jewellery, and like I said, if I'm not going to wear anything for a fair while, I will try and pack it away into a little jewellery bag just to keep it airtight and non-scratching against anything. But even then, I haven't been that careful, and still everything looks really good. And it's just really nice quality jewellery. It's fun, it's cool, it doesn't really age badly, and yeah, I'm a big fan. So that is my 5 favourite pieces. I hope you liked my video. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, please do let me know. If you are like a wider neck person, I would say maybe try to go for the longer star necklaces, because some of the chokers are quite tight on the neck, but you know, also the wrists tend to be quite small. They are meant to be tight fitted. Again, with the chokers, they are meant to be tight fitted, but if you are kind of more like me, then I would recommend going less for the bracelets and more for the longer star necklaces, or the rings, or the brooches. I personally find that some of the shorter necklaces, the chokers, do tend to be a little bit shorter and a little bit too small for me. So I would say that if you are buying online. But other than that, yeah, it's great jewellery. I really love it. and I would recommend it to a friend. So I hope you like my video. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully I will see you again soon. I'll do some close-ups and some cutaways, and yeah, I hope you enjoy. Let me know if you want any more Vivienne Westwood Jewellery videos making, and I will make them. And yeah, I'll see you again soon. Goodbye.